Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 1 million people from around Europe gathered today in Brussels to celebrate International Roma Day. Let's take a look. People call it a historic moment and celebrate the success of the EU strategy for Roma equality after 10 years. Let me welcome the President of the European Commission. Madam President, can you tell us what brought this radical change for social justice in Europe?
10 years ago, in 2020, we faced a threat for our democracy and European values. A historic pandemic hit the world unprepared. Political leaders continued to ignore the crisis of climate change. Anti-Gypsyism and racism were on the rise. Young Roma were part of a global movement. They stood up and they led change. Europe had to look into the mirror, and they had only one choice. We had to recognize our responsibility for centuries of anti-Gypsyism. We recognized the Holocaust of 500,000 murdered Roma and Sinti in Nazi-occupied Europe.
Participating in the Bister Roma Genocide Initiative, it helped us to take power over Roma future by claiming our past.
The hardest path to walk is the one we are not meant for.
The Roma Holocaust survivor Raymond Gurem left his legacy to Roma youth. Never give up, always stand up, always resist.
I am somebody.
I must be respected.
I must be respected.
I must be protected.
We must be protected.
What time is it?
It's the duty of our movement to bring dignity and equality to our people.
Oh wow, what a legit moment. But Madam President, when did you realize what the European Commission and Member States could do?
During the pandemic crisis in 2020, European politicians gathered for an online meeting on October 12th. We all listened to these powerful messages of young people.
In university, my professor told me, "You are different than the other Roma." Imagine how it made me feel.
I was so ashamed of being Roma, and I was hiding my identity in school.
I told you, Magneto was right.
You want society to accept you, but you can't even accept yourself.
But when I joined in a Roma youth organization, I became stronger and I started to accept myself.
We, as Roma students, started to mobilize. We started to raise against racism. We went to the centers of power to make our voices heard.
Magneto was right. Young, Roma, and proud.
Young, Roma, and proud.
Thank you very much, Madam President. And now, let's celebrate International Roma Day.
The change is coming, no matter if you like it or not.
So, Madam President, what's next on your agenda?
You know, it's time to fight climate change now.
If you choose to fail us, we will never forgive you.